The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now on 2nd and 13, Newton, and finding the tight end Hooper. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New England.
Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Shotgun now for Murray. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Patriot first down.
From the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Murray off play action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether
his way home for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Newton under pressure again, and down he goes again. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Reed into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and
eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Quan Alexander, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Play action. Now it's Murray. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Patriots.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown.
Complete to Rob Gronkowski.
Rob Gronkowski, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Browns nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller, able to record his 5th sack of the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Newton got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 3rd and long, it's Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded at the 7. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And the Patriot first down.
First down, Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Murray. The open man is Shark. It's complete. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On play action, it's Murray. On the slant, this is Chark. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, New England.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Again, Murray will keep it. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
A loss of a yard on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Newton on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
3 down. Hey, check. 20. Hey, check.
Newton throwing again. He's going to look deep now for Landry, and almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DJ Chark, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
His kick is
and he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Patriots 14. Browns.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26.
Really kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Let's go, tackle. Let's go.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And it's complete. Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins, and that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get in the weight room. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Who that? Mike's 50.
To throw again. Newton. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
By the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Okay, just like that. Goose. 6 guys. Check the group. Slam. Mike 56.
From his own end zone now, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
The kick is
well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so here we go. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Complete to
and that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Down Brown.
So
well, when you're going down.
Extra point by. Two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. In the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. They'll run with Chubb. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
At the Patriots' 2-yard line.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Patriots 21, Browns 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
14-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for New England. 46 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Play fake. Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Oh, he's got a man wide. And touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
DJ Chark, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide. Truly.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25 yards.
Gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now, he stepped around one man, but he'll only wind up getting about 1 yard. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
First down, Patriots.
From the gun, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Got his man, that's Harry. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ty Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gun. Get off the field, defense. Gun. Showing it.
Off play action. Newton sliding out. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The Browns on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is third down and 12. Out of the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun, Newton. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Browns. 48 yards.
At the 2-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll try again with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
From the gun, Newton. He gets hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The open man is Shark. It's complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And the Patriots.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Patriots.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now he'll pull it down. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Ty Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Patriots 42. Browns
Bailey 14. Now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. On 1st down, Newton. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
7-yard line.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Newton. That's out to Chubb, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Newton throwing again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Now Murray off play action. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way.
It's caught at the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. And even 50 yards. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
The kick
and this one through the uprights and good.
The score, Patriots 49, Browns 20.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Patriots 49.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.